Hello everyone, I'm Steve Warzala alongside former LA King and Plattsburgh standout Chris Panek. It's great to have you with us. Chris, Canisius comes into this contest roaring, coming off a win against Bentley, a 9-3 victory, and a big win at that. And they're flying on the back of junior standout Corey Conacher.
Yeah, well, he certainly has been their go-to guy. He leads the team in scoring with 25 points. He has 13 goals, leads the team in that category, second in assists with 12. He leads the team with 4 power play goals. He's a +6 for the year. He's number 2 in that category, and he leads the team with 60 shots. So he certainly has been on fire so far.
No question about that, and he's a player whose motor just never stops running. And for Robert Morris, Chris, unfortunately, they've had a tough go at it so far. A 3-10 overall record, 1-4 in the conference. This team, although the record says not say they're very good, they're a better team than maybe their record would show.
Yeah, let's certainly not be fooled by their record. They're 3-10-2, but 2 of those losses were to third-ranked Colorado College. They played 11th-ranked Ferris State, and they split with number 8 seed in the country right now, Quinnipiac. So they certainly can play, and it's going to be a competitive game and a fun one to watch tonight.
It's going to be a great one to watch. Don't go anywhere, folks. When we come back, opening face-off between Robert Morris and Canisius coming up. This game is never on the dish. It's not on Fios and not on satellite. Only on Western New York's only sports network, Time Warner Cable Sportsnet. Get this one early going, 47 seconds into this contest.
Kobiako finished a great play by Nathan Longpre, showing very good speed, beat the Canisius defense, let the shot go. Lowen made the save. You'll see it right here. Here's Longpre beating Chris Forsman, makes the pass across, and Kobiako finishes. A quick goal for Robert Morris. 47 seconds in, Steve. Robert Morris leads 1-0.
The puck by Lyle, and Urban takes it out the center on the high scoop.
Good sequence there by Canisius. Very important. Come back with a good shift after giving up an early goal.
Hudson looking for Conacher, was broken up, and then Lyle will take it, runs it down to get a whistle.
Steve, one thing Canisius really needs to do, one of the keys of the game for Canisius, is to create a lot of offensive pressure and try and play in the offensive zone. The three defensemen for Robert Morris. You've got 3 freshmen. You've got Tyler Hines, Andrew Blazik, and you've got Brendan Jameson, all 3 freshmen here. So Canisius certainly wants to play in the attack zone and keep those guys uncomfortable, certainly. And
has had some struggles, but they're still considering they're a young program in Division I.
Yep, and they'll be joining Atlantic Hockey next year, and they certainly don't have a successful record so far this season, but they've played a very tough schedule, and they're a much better hockey team than the record indicates.
Going from the CHA to Atlantic Hockey, so these two teams will get familiar with each other next year as that puck goes off the glass and out to center. Turned right back in by Robert Morris, and they'll be joined by Western New York rival Niagara. The Purple Eagles will join the Atlantic Hockey Conference, Dave Burkholder and company. And the game that usually everyone looks forward to here in Western New York, as they call icing against Canisius, is the Canisius-Niagara game, Chris. And this year it just didn't work out where the two teams would play each other.
Yeah, the Battle of the Bridge never materialized for whatever reasons, but certainly you've got Niagara coming in next year, and with the proximity of Niagara and Canisius, Niagara and Robert Morris and Niagara already know each other very well. It's certainly setting up some very good rivalries here.
Face-off win by Robert Morris will clear the zone, giving
here tonight. Not as big as you'd like to see, obviously, with the student body away starting their Christmas break. Oh, here we go.
Shot, they score! Canisius, they tie it up, and they even it up at 1.
Well,
don't look away, Chris, because just to talk about that, the Grips will bury one.
Well, face-offs are so important. Canisius wins a big one, and coaches will tell you, get pucks to the net, create some traffic, and that's exactly what happened. Forsman let the wrist shot go after Schaefer won the draw, and here we see it. Just a quick wrist shot, traffic in front, it beats Ostergaard, and Canisius ties it up.
That's all it takes, Chris. Coaches will...
Chris Forsman missed almost all of last year. Actually did miss all of last year with a wrist injury, and it's taken him a little while to get going here, but he scores his first goal of the season, the assist from Steven Schaefer. We talked about it. Draws are so important in the offensive and defensive zones, and Canisius wins the draw, and it results in a goal.
Face on 1-1 the score right here on Time Warner Cable Sports Net. 1-1 the score. Robert Morris takes the penalty. It's assessed to Furman South from Swickley, Pennsylvania. That's just outside of Pittsburgh. He gets 2 minutes for checking from behind at 8:12.
Yeah, he ran into Conacher. Their race for the loose puck, and he hit Conacher in the back, and it results in a 2-minute penalty here. Let's see if Canisius can take advantage here. Robert Morris not killing penalties very well, only at a 75% clip.
And Canisius' power play is 16.7%. One of the players of Robert Morris' play.
Well, very rarely do you see that, but Chivetta and Blandina both playing without a stick, killing a penalty. Puck comes to Carl Hudson to the right of Ostergaard, and he makes no mistake, rips it glove side. Here you see it. Pass from Scarcella, bang, right there, top shelf. And Canisius capitalizes on their power play opportunity and lead 2-1.
Carl Hudson's 5th goal here, and he's an offensive defenseman.
Yeah, Carl certainly brings a lot to the table offensively. And the one thing he's really been doing this season is concentrating on the defensive side. He's really been good. Very rarely do you notice him make a mistake defensively, and he's still contributing offensively.
Another shot, they score! Deflected in front, and Canisius
To make a mistake defensively, and he's still contributing offensively.
Another shot, they score! Deflected in front, and Canisius takes a 3-1 lead.
Wow, another draw won by Canisius, and we talked about it earlier. Another draw, puck comes back to Rauch, and he just wrists it to the net, and there's traffic, and that one beats Ostergaard, and Ostergaard's going to take a seat right now. He's going to be replaced by Eric Levine.
Eric Levine will come into the goal, and
yeah, Robert Morris has really been struggling both ends of their special teams. Penalty kill only at 75%, and their power play percentage not very good either, only at 14.7. So let's see if Canisius can kill this off. They lead 3-1 here, about halfway through the first period.
Well, Scott Kobiako, Chris, scored at 47 seconds into the goal.
McDougal, I wasn't sure who they called there. McDougal will get 2 minutes for holding. Robert Morris will be on a power play, a 5-on-3 power play for 32 seconds. Out comes Scarcella, Hudson, and Rauch. And it looks like Kushernick, Lewis, Longpre up front.
Urban steps in from the point and takes his shove of low, and he'll hold on for a whistle.
3 seconds to go here on the first penalty to Ryan Klusendorf. Right there you saw Robert Morris with 4 forwards out there. Urban had the puck up top, gave it to Longpre. Let a quick shot go, but Andrew Lowen made the save. You see a sequence here. There's a shot right there by Longpre, and Lowen makes the save.
And an easy clear for Dave Cianfrini.